Oh, looks like I'm live. This is actually quite cool, but I have a white hoodie underneath this black one, so but it just looks quite interesting. The account flip begins. If I have no faith in myself, then I never will amount to anything. So if we were to just share a tab quickly, um, this morning I took two break-even trades. Let me just share it. There, no. And you can see here. Let's see if we go to the first trade. Um, so the first trade was here, where this wick low here, and just close that. Price managed to close. Let me just move this so that one can see that that wick got violated, but I saw that it was a weak candlestick close. So when it got down here, I ran a tight stop loss, knowing that with this uh, zero spread account, I could at least secure, a move up into here. So this move left me rather optimistic. But then, as you can see, it ran down. Then it stopped me at break even, and I made 3 cents with 2 cents. I fucking stopped the alarm. What do you mean? What the fuck are you snoozing? See, so now the fucking alarm has sound, and then other days there's no sound. It's fucking irritating. So that here took place. All right, and the reason why I was a bit annoyed by this was because then after the fact I saw this premium wick here and how we sold off, how even the strong candle could not overcome that, and we sold off magnificently. Then here I took a 2 cent loss, but then another 6 cents lost in commission. Once again, I looked at this candlestick's closure, and as it pulled back lower, I bought. Um, and it did not go in my favor. Market kept going lower. So after these two break-even trades, I decided, all right, cool. I could stay and possibly get, a winning trade, but I'm going into the session with a bit of a tired mind, like I'm not going to be approaching it with the thing of, all right, I didn't just take two break-even trades, I'm going to be all right with it. So here, currently on VIX, if we look at the 4 hour, right, it's easy to understand that this is the drawn price. Ay, 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 ay. You see, when you do anything with this fucking laptop, it is so. Can't wait to just get mine back, man. Shit. This one is I mean, it's done a carry job. I mean, it's been a massive bonus. So you see how it's just it lags like a motherfucker, man. So there's a volume imbalance here, which means that in my eyes that the gap then is that big. So yes, although we're looking for higher prices here, um, I would say rather even wait for it to buy up a bit higher, then dump off and then buy again, because I'm not seeing this as a clear cut opportunity to just get in. Your streaming on this thing is completely pointless. But what I mean with the whole flipping account thing is, once an entry opportunity is presented, um, say I risk half the account, and then if it goes to shit, you then go back to the smallest size possible, and you build it up again. then you risk half the account, and then but that's it. Like, I never go into just awful drawdown because that would suck. Um, See, the only trade here came at 6:05. If we go back through this week and you look at that time from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, there's so many times with these synthetic indices where I've thought that that's some of the best times to get involved. Because look here, 2 to 5, when I'm real busy here, you know, when I'm all hot and heavy, there ain't shit going on. I knock off, you get that run, and that's on Monday. On Tuesday, same thing. You get that 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, right, coming into pre-market. You get a nice sell-off. You go to the following day, Wednesday, as well. A bit of chop there, but you get a decent run up higher to now, offer some sort of selling up there. So I mean, if anything, it's like stay up for Asian session, trade VIX, and then because this is only at, say what, so like 5 o'clock is most 11 p.m. my time. So then I then only wake up at 4, and then from 4 to 6 once again, you know check check VIX out, because right now, I would almost want to say that I'd be better off um, trading a currency pair than VIX. But damn, you see how this motherfucker is just lagging like this. See here, you've got this low here. We fail to close below it. We do get that push up, and this does become a bullish breaker and all. Right, fair enough. And this low as well. This closure above was real weak. We broke below it, closed above it again. We got a fantastic retracement to it. So when I'm talking about risking half the account, it's like where, so if you've got a $2 account, you know that, right, if the market goes and it closes below this here, or say if it moves way down here, that's 20 cents. So then total, you've got, say, 5 positions, 5 of the smallest open here. So that, say, a run of 1 point then makes $5, and it increases the, drawdown allowed for the next trade. Because say like here, but this move down. Why does this move here fail, whereas something like this here works? And then you ask yourself, right? If you're looking at time frames and all I see here is there's no sweep of liquidity, meaning that old lows do not get run before this goes higher. People had their stops being trailed here, right? They bought this large imbalance and all, right? And you've got these relative equal lows. And it even goes as far enough to dig past this low here. Who had their stop loss trailed below a low like this, for example? No one. Even, you know, people who, like, say, bought this move, then you could argue that these people moved theirs here you know, after potentially seeing, say, this strong candle and then these three up close candles. But, so buying some of these moves for me is always rather premature. Um, sure, this thing is lagging to be like, look at that, you motherfucker. Over here, you get these lows here, right? You've got that swing low. So the market runs, fails to clear that low, trades higher and closes above this wick high. Market dumps here, wicks below it, then closes above it. Then suddenly again, this low does not get revisited, and it keeps reclaiming this wick until here, where eventually gets a fantastic trade to the upside. So yeah, these these models usually offer quite a bit. Ay, but I think for the sake of the laptop not dying, I'm just gonna have to stop this live stream because it's not gonna work. This thing is lagging way too much.